Greetings. This is Skylar Saunders Scene. What's current? Got to keep it low, so just know that's where I'm trying to keep it without shouting, because I'll get passionate. But it's Friday, and we're going to talk about the Carter Six. I listened to it earlier, fell asleep, not because it's bad, just I was tired. I listened to it a little bit in the car. I listened to it back at the office. It's fire. I It's Wayne. It's Wayne. Wayne brings the heat. Like his wordplay, his ability to flip phrases, to make new phrases. Like nobody's at that level in the hip hop world like that. Like on that consistency. Nobody has that much consistency. Other people. I'm thinking about even when we're going to talk about J. Cole on a Friday. That's blasphemy. But people like you know, even Drizzy or Kendrick Lamar, something like that. Salute King Hazy. I see you, sir. Salute to you. Um, yeah. So Wayne has a complete, just a litany of ways to take a word, wrap it around. And, yeah, they're fire. It's fire. I'm not. I would tell you the truth. I wouldn't just say, "Oh yeah, it's hot. It's fire." No, I'm saying, or say it's complete trash. No, it's whack. I'm just telling you the absolute my undertaking of it. Um, it's one of the better. It may be one of the better in his collection of Carter releases. I think Carter 2 is his best uh, release in the series. Carter 3 is like his thriller, you know. That won him the award. He had best rap album. They gave him his first Grammy, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct my dumb ass if I'm wrong. But I think that's won him his first Grammy, best rap album. Um, and that was, it sold a million the first week. Now it's way before streaming and digital download. Well, there might have been digital downloads, but before there was, the streaming services were as big or as prevalent. He had a mill out the week. Like that's crazy. That was wild. That was because he was putting in so much work on the mixtape scene that he said, you know what? If you, whatever they do, I don't even think he got paid for those mixtapes. I don't think so. I can't remember how that worked out. If he actually got paid off of the mixtapes, but regardless, they boosted him and permitted him to have um the right amount of firepower and to the momentum that was built up over months and months and months. He had the drought. He had sorry for the wait. He had all these different mixtapes floating around, and I was like, damn, this thing is going in. He's doing whatever beat you could think of. He's just demolishing it, just dismantling it. So that was cool. But anyway, fast forward, Carter 4, Carter 5, they're cool. They're cool. Not to say that they weren't. I just can't remember, exact songs off of 4 and 5. I remember 3 because that came out right in the time I was in the service. Um, I actually left that in a CD player way in Arizona. So does anybody understand what I'm saying? Anybody need a clarification what a CD is? It's a compact disc you put into a player and it emits music. Once you press play. It's a totally different technology. You just have to explain that a little bit to some people who may not understand that in rebroadcast land. I saw there's a picture of a CD player in a museum somewhere, and my sister and I were just cracking up at it. The fact like we're getting up there, and Weezy even says I was born in the '80s, the greatest of times. Like I'm like, yes, I'm an '80s baby too. So I was like, yes, '80s was the greatest of time. But he had more understanding of the '80s than I. I only had 2 years, in the '80s. He had 6 years in the '80s, or wait a minute, 8 years. Excuse me, 8 years in the '80s. So he knew what understanding of what the whole scene was, even at a young age. But bring you up to speed. one thing that sticks out the most is Lin. I was gonna let me get his name right. Linwell Miranda. His dream back in 2022 was to work with Wheezy. Fast forward 4 years, and he's working with Wheezy. I thought that was really cool. They're on a song called he produced the song, I think, or wrote some of it, called "Peanuts to an Elephant." That's a previous line from Wayne. He says that in a song, from the past. What are you're just peanuts to an elephant? I don't even know which. I could have looked that up, but I was just going. But yeah, so it's fire. It's actually fire. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's a strong 8.5, 9. It's fire. It's strong. It's just boisterous, boasting. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. Like that's what you gotta do. I do my similarities. Like Michael Jordan always, Jay Z always compared themselves to Jordan. Wayne is Kobe Bryant. If you understand my analogy and my metaphor, the reason why I say that is because Kobe Bryant had to put it like Jay Z is almost effortless. Like that's like with Jordan. Jordan was almost effortless. He put in work. Not to discredit that. He had practice and stuff like that, but it wasn't as intense as Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was up at more like 3 o'clock in the morning in the gym, just shooting jumpers, just 1,000 jumpers from each part of the 3 point, from the elbow to the from the inside, from the elbow, and then from the outside from the 3 point line. He's shooting 500,000, 500 to 1,000, not 500,000, but 500 to 1,000 shots from each of the different points on the court. Um, that's Wayne. That's Wayne right there, because he has that he seems like he puts in so much work in the studio. He's like Jay. He doesn't write his rhymes, which he has to print off from the internet. He has to print off from the internet or use a mobile device to remember his rhymes. I'm guessing that Kush isn't really helping him, memorize everything either. But that's another story. Oh, here we go. Bumba. That's why you didn't even say it right, sir. You said that Wayne album was Trasga. Trasga. He should have called it the Farter Six. Oh, okay. I disagree with you wholeheartedly, sir. It is fire. It's fire. He's got Muhammad Ali on there. Like, who does that? He's got Muhammad Ali quotes. His actual voice, his vocals. So it's the truth. And it's very few features. There's some features. It's like 3 or 4, I think, in the total um, amount of features. But I like one of my favorite songs is "Being Myself." That was produced by Manny Fresh. So that's cool. They still have a relationship together, and they're making music and stuff like that. MGK and Jelly Roll, yes, and then like I said, and then Lin Manuel Miranda. I thought that was really cool. Yeah, MGK, Jelly Roll, yeah. Bono made the album. I love the song "Free." What's it called? The days. It's a really cool song. He takes it back. He talks about his time in jail and the time he almost killed himself. He was in the hospital when he shot himself with the gun. That was pretty moving. The song the album has its peaks and troughs in terms of delivery and how he takes seriously his position in the rap world. He had MGK and Jay on for Pride Month. They're not gay, are they? Are you saying that they were gay, or I'm not sure what you're saying? Who's gay in this situation? Who's a homosexual? What are you talking about, Bumba? Please explain yourself. But no, it's it's very telling. It's a telling thing when you have so much talent. Weezy's got a lot of talent. I'm telling you, the way he has his metaphors, the way he has his, I'm gonna begin the out the song, the outset like this, and the song's gonna end like that. Like the way he's able to maneuver through the beat and ride over it and pretty much destroy the beat. You know, that's amazing. Still, I mean, we don't prize enough of our lyricists. He's a strict lyricist. He can make a party song. He can make a weed song. He can make a sex song. He can make a song about his mother song. Like he's got that all in his tool belt. Bumba. I thought Eminem made MGK retire to girly emo music. I don't think that makes him gay. It just makes he has emo music. He has rock and roll and stuff like that. I don't think that makes him gay. In fact, I think it's just the opposite. I think that